Well, we're excited that you're joining us here on the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Fronti. We get your daily dose of real estate updates, and we're going to jump right to the first slide because this is good information.
All right, so this is proof in the pudding that not everything you find on the internet is truth.
No way. Really?
Well, and the reason we brought this up is because some of it is good information, Don.
True.
But some of it is written by somebody that definitely has never worked in the loan business.
No, they just read through, or somebody goes, oh, this is the important stuff. So
remember, there's content writers that write this content. They're not necessarily in the loan business, Don.
So it does make a difference. So, if you were to see this as a 5 signs you have a good lender, well, some of these are really good and some aren't. So we're going to start with the ones that are super, super important. And we're going to jump right to number 4 because we feel that this is one of the most important pieces.
It's the most important piece. If a lender is willing to give you a piece of paper that says you're approved before asking you for any documentation, run.
We're talking
they need to
all
ask
your
for
documents.
everything. It needs to feel painful. It needs to be everything that it relates to your income, your assets, child support, divorce decrees, you name it. Anything that has to do with income and assets and liabilities, we need it.
All right, so that is super important. If they don't collect everything up front, meaning they try to take shortcuts, run, don't walk, just like it says on the slide.
That's probably the actually most valid point on here. Yeah. Then if you go to number 3, the bank manages their own panel of appraisers.
That's
super important too, because that means they're accountable. That means the appraisers are accountable to the institution that they work for. Now, that's a caveat the way that's built. We manage a group of appraisers, but we don't actually
choose them individually.
But we don't choose them individually, and they don't work for us. But if they do good quality work, they'll stay on the panel. If they don't do good quality work, we have the ability to remove them from a panel.
Right, where a lot of times a bank will just randomly choose from a company that has random appraisers.
And have no control whatsoever of who's on that panel.
All right, so we'll jump up. Might as well go up the ladder. Number 2 is funny. The loan officer or team has been with the bank more than 2 or 3 years. We laugh at that one because we personally feel that if the person doesn't have at least 10 years experience.
As a start.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, we've had people as branch managers, Gino and I, we've had people come in, loan officers have been in the business 30 years that still couldn't read a tax return.
Right. So age in the business could be a good factor, but it doesn't mean it's not everything. So don't just hang your hat on that alone. Ask great questions. See if they're willing to, let's jump to number 5. See if they're willing to make a face-to-face appointment. And if they are, you can get a better sense of whether you feel comfortable that they're knowledgeable or not.
All right. And number 1, they basically said that if the bank or branch has been around for 5 years, that's a good sign. Not really. Doesn't mean a whole lot right now. No. If it's been around for 10 years, it doesn't mean. Really what you want, bottom line, is somebody who has got a great reputation your territory, around you, that understands your market and understands what's important in your market. They ask you the right questions, and they also have a good reputation with the real estate agents, because this day and age, a lot of markets have very tight inventory, and therefore, if they don't know you as the lender, your lender is not known, your chance of your offer being accepted is slim.
So I'm usually a Zillow basher, and I tell you how bad that software is when it comes to actually telling you the value of the home. But if you want to know about a lender's reputation, Zillow's a great place to find one because it's hard to get Zillow reviews.
Right.
It is hard. That means your clients loved you so much they took the time to sign up and fill out some information about you. That's kind of a testament to how good someone is.
All right. In closing, do your homework. This is the biggest asset and most likely the largest debt you have. It is imperative to work with the right person to give you the right option, not just an interest rate. There are many ways to skin a cat. Make sure you talk to a mortgage professional that is educated and cares about you and is going to give you the right options. You heard right here on the National Real Estate Cafe. You can get these sent right to your phone by texting NREC to number 58885.